Hey guys! So I'm here with another project for the Hit Kit Club. I am using my October Hit Kits, and today we're going to be making some traveler's notebooks or inserts for your traveler's notebook. So I have things here that I want to use. I have a lot of embellishments. And then I have the papers. So what I did was I just printed out paper. So I have here some lined paper that I just did myself on the computer, and then I printed it out double-sided and just kind of cut to size. This is for a standard Midori Traveler's Notebook insert. So it's about 9 inches by, let's see, 9 by, kind of like 9 by 8.5, so it would be about 8.5 by, like, no, yeah, this is 9, so it'll be 8.5 by like 4 and some change. But it is a standard size Midori insert. So basically what I did was I didn't even measure it. All I did was took a blank insert that I had, a standard size, and just kind of traced along, and then I just cut these guys. So this one's lined and then this one's graph because I want a lined and a graph paper insert. This is just, I printed this on regular printer paper. So I have about, I think, 8 sheets here. 8 sheets. So when you fold it in half, it'll be 16 pages. And I found that that's a really good size insert, especially if you're going to use it to put embellishments in and stuff like that. It's not too big, so that way once you fill it up, it'll get really, really chunky. And same here, I have 8, so when you fold it over, it'll be 16 pages. So I have those here cut to size, and then I have these 2 papers. And I think I'm going to use these 2 for my cover. So what I'm going to do is, let me take off the branding strips here from these 2 papers, and then we're gonna cut them down to size. Now for the covers, when you, like, I really don't measure anything. I kind of wing everything, so I want this side to be my cover and then this to be the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to take a sheet of paper and just kind of see, like, measure it here how it's going to be. And so I know I have to cut over here, right, and over here for height. Now for the width, when you fold these guys over, it's going to create a little bit more, so it's going to come out a little bit more, so you want to make sure that your cover is maybe like a tad bit longer. So maybe I'm gonna give, like, I'll cut it over here, I guess, just to give it enough space. And then what I do is, if it ends up being like really, really long, I'll just trim these guys after I've bound them. So let me cut this guy up. So we can start. And traveler's notebooks are so simple. They're so simple to make, these little inserts. It's just a matter of figuring out what you want inside, like on the inside. You can very well, instead of using like lined paper or whatever, you can go ahead and use, what do you call it? More like different types of paper. You can have watercolor paper, you can put cardstock, like any kind of paper that you want to like make your notebook with. It doesn't have to be lined paper or graph paper or anything like that. So this is it. What I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to fold each page over so I can find the center, so then I can go stitch up the center. So let's fold these guys up. So I got my little stack of papers here all folded, and I folded the cover as well. Now, let's see, which side do I want? It doesn't matter at this point because I'm going to stitch it. So just put them in like that. And see, since we made the cover a little bit longer, it hides the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clip them. So that it's sturdy. And I'm just going to take some thread. I have embroidery thread here. I have all sorts of string stuff in here. So I'm just going to, I have different colors too. Maybe that one. I'm going to take that one, actually. And I'm just going to do a simple stitch. I don't really get too fancy with stitching up these little booklets. Like, I don't really mark anything out. I mean, you can definitely mark it out if you're very, like, particular about getting it, like, perfect, I guess. But I don't really care. I just know that I need to be, like, close to the edge here and then just kind of work my way down. So I'm just going to pick whatever spot and just kind of do a simple stitch. That's basically it. And then just kind of, I like to save my thread. And you can like tie it this way. I normally just tie a knot here and a knot there, and then that's it. Just do it 3 times, and then let me cut this bit off. I'll do the same here. Once I have my knots, I just kind of snip it. And then I can take these guys off. That was just to hold the paper in place. And then I fold it. And then with this one, since it's lined both sides, I can just figure out which side I want as a cover. Maybe this side. I like that side better. And that's it. Have a little insert. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the graft one, and then I'm gonna come back and embellish these. Okay, so now that we have our two booklets all sewn up, we can decorate the covers. I know one booklet, I kind of want to make it sort of like this one, an idea sort of booklet. I was looking at using this wood veneer here. Have that left. I'm going to use that. So I think I'm going to leave this one like that, just keeping it really, really simple. I think I like that. And then for this one, don't really know how I'm going to use this one yet. So I might just do like a general cover for this one. That one's sort of generic, but if I end up, I can always put alphas here to indicate what this one is for. But yeah, so I think I'm going to keep these two pretty simple, just like that. Leave them simple, and you can just stick it in to my traveler's notebook. And stick it into any traveler's notebook here. Let's see. This is already full. Go. And they fit. So yeah, that that was a very simple traveler's notebook DIY. Be sure to check out the post on the Hip Kit Club blog, where you will see all of close-up pictures of these notebooks, and I'll link it in the description box down below, along with all the other Hip Kit Club info, so you can go check it out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!